Now more on Hurricane Isabel. People in North Carolina and Virginia have been returning to their homes to pick up the pieces, add up the damage, and in many cases to give thanks that it wasn't worse. Many families watching Isabel's approach had been in a quandary about whether to stay and ride out the storm or leave for higher ground. As Hoda Kotb tells us, for one Virginia Beach family, things were changing fast, and there was more than a hurricane to consider.
Hurricane Isabel at its worst looked like this, and the cleanup is just getting started. For the people of Virginia Beach, it had been days of praying, planning, and preparing. But when we started following Patrick and Heidi Griffith 36 hours ago, it was the best kind of day. Their newborn baby, Gage, came into the world, and now he's coming home from the hospital.
What's this?
But try it with a hurricane knocking at your door.
My mom and sister have been calling me, "What are you going to do? The hurricane's coming." I said, "I am quite aware of that."
Patrick documents the house just in case.
Yeah, this will be good if any kind of damage happens. I can have proof that it wasn't that way at first.
And he checks the generator.
Did you pull it?
The Griffiths decide to stay. Just a few miles away from the Griffiths, hurricane veteran and restaurateur Carter Turpin battens down the hatches. So your restaurant has withstood
I believe it was
storms?
Bonnie, Gloria in '85, Floyd.
He just completed construction on this gazebo. And then there's his boat. The danger? If floodwaters rise above the pier holding the boat to the dock, it's out to sea. In the calm before the storm, Carter and his customers share last call. By the next morning, Isabel is starting to claw her way up Virginia Beach. It is still early yet. The storm is still about 100 miles offshore, and already we're getting wind gusts of more than 50 miles an hour here in Virginia Beach.
Is he okay? The baby's okay.
The power went out early at Patrick and Heidi's house, and as for that generator, they couldn't get it started. That means doing all the things parents of newborns have to do, only in the dark. The storm is closing in, and tall trees are a big concern among people in the neighborhoods. That's because the ground is so loosened because of the summer rains. They worry that one big shot from Isabel, a tree could fall down on their house. In fact, I'm standing in front of Patrick and Heidi's house. The trees, coupled with the power outage, forced them to rethink their decision to stay.
Pine trees are so tall, it's scary. It's how much the wind is blowing, and it's not even the worst part of the storm yet.
For Heidi, it is time to go. Back at Carter Turpin's restaurant, things are looking bad. Remember last call, drinks at the gazebo? Well, look at it now. And remember Carter's $500,000 boat before the storm? Now he's worried that it might set sail on its own. It's approaching high tide here at Virginia Beach. The rain is coming down hard. The water levels are rising. I'm standing in what used to be a parking lot. You can see where the water levels are coming up on this car. And the worst isn't over yet. In fact, the USS Ice Machine back at Carter's restaurant is taking its maiden voyage. As darkness falls, the storm is at its worst. But it isn't until first light that people here are able to see what Isabel left behind. By the time it left, Isabel had killed at least 17 people and caused millions of dollars in damage.
I think got hit pretty good.
As for Carter Turpin, his restaurant is soggy.
About $50,000, $75,000. So got off pretty good.
And his boat made it too. Even the USS Ice Machine turned up today. And as for Patrick and Heidi and their children, they find their house intact.
Wow.
A tree did fall on their shed, but they didn't realize how lucky they were until they walked down the block. There is good news for baby Gage. You can be sure he won't remember a thing.
Next week on Today, whether it's your house, your job, your kids, your life, our special series will help you get organized. That plus Jack Nicholas live in the studio, Kelsey Grammer on his record-breaking new season on Frasier, and Gloria Stefan rocks the Toyota Concert Series Friday and Saturday. She's back for more. So the rhythm's going to get you next week on Today.